Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I've got a very interesting guest Mr. Manoj Lohia, and we are at India Awards 2024 in Bangalore. So, Mr. Manoj, can you tell us more about your company Marino and its activity in India?
Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much, Dinesh. Welcome to India Wood 2024. Uh, Marino, we are a joint family business.
Okay,
This is entirely held by the company,
okay,
by the family,
okay,
and the we started our business in the year 1967,
okay,
and from there we started with plywood, got into laminates, then we created multiple plants, and along the way we got into farming. We do food processing.
okay,
That's one of our businesses. The only philosophy that we worked with always is we are a volumes-driven company.
okay.
And if you see our motto, it's economy, excellence, and ethics.
Mhm.
So these are the three facets that we live by, sleep by, whatever you call it.
Okay,
And and we have managed to create a goodwill in the market with the brand Merino. That is what it stands for.
okay,
Uh, and just as we speak, we are very proud. We are just launching our new product. It's the Fabwood. It's a chipboard,
okay,
and we've just inaugurated a state-of-the-art plant,
okay,
which is located in Halol,
okay,
near Baroda.
okay,
And this is the first plant in India of its kind, and it is the most advanced plant at par with any European plant currently available in Europe or anywhere in the world.
okay. So, can you let us more about the plant which we have launched? What sort of facilities it has? What sort of electricity you are using? Because people are talking green these days. So,
Right,
what sort of more about the plant?
right. So it's a very, very relevant and good question, Dinesh. I must say that. So our whole idea around this plant was also sustainability,
Okay,
and this is a complete circular economy.
okay,
We are carbon neutral from
okay,
day one.
okay,
Everything is recyclable, and we generate our own electricity for the plant. We have a separate power plant,
okay,
and all the raw material that we use is all again sustainable. We use eucalyptus,
okay,
and currently, as we talk, we've already started planting eucalyptus,
okay,
and every year we will be growing. So we plan to plant about crore or so saplings this year, and it keeps going growing every year.
correct.
So that from year four, we will start harvesting year four or year five. We will
Okay,
start harvesting the eucalyptus.
okay,
So we will hopefully, as time goes by, we will not have to buy
okay,
eucalyptus from outside. It'll all be internally grown and harvested. We already have our nurseries. We have tie-up with farmers.
okay.
All that is done.
Okay. So before we get more about to understand more about Merino, I want to come to India Board right now. So what sort of product you are displaying? What today is day one, I guess. So
Day
what's
two.
day
Day
two?
two
Okay,
today.
sorry, it's my bad. So today is day two. What sort of response you have got in the 2 days, and how do you see the sentiment of people visiting your stall?
So, firstly, Dinesh, I think it's India Wood is a marquee exhibition, and what we get here are mostly serious customers who are
Okay,
not just very few B2C people, mostly B2B,
correct.
right? Maybe one day or something you'll get a lot of B2B, B2C people, but mostly serious
Okay,
customers come here. And we are seeing a really, really good response. People are very excited
okay,
because a lot of customers who were ready to buy good quality chipboard were not
correct,
getting it in India
correct.
because it was not available.
Okay,
And I think we've got a very tremendous and overwhelming response, and we have just still have 2 more days to go. So we are very hopeful that this is going to be
correct,
a turning point for us,
correct.
and we came at the right time.
Correct. And since we always say foot on the ground, always give us the direct sentiment of people in the industry. Since you had sales and you travel across India and maybe international, and you are in touch with your clients or maybe the people who are using your product. So, what sort of changes you have seen in the last 5 years, and how do you see this industry growing in 2025 and 24?
So, firstly, Dinesh, we have to understand one thing: the Indian customer is a very discerning customer,
Okay.
and with the purchasing power going up
Okay.
and the middle class really expanding and being exposed to globally world class products, today the Indian customer is not ready to compromise on quality. They want absolute quality product.
Correct.
They want price, but
Yes.
they also want quality.
Quality.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, having said that, this is a product which we can offer, which is absolutely world class in terms of quality. Uh, as far as the outlook is concerned, I think uh, this is a product which is absolutely sustainable, and
Correct.
with the focus of the new generation, people wanting more and more sustainable, eco-friendly products, I think this is one product which will check all the boxes,
Correct.
and we are very hopeful that in times to come, we will see a huge potential for growth.
Okay. So I know today is a busy day for you. I won't take much of your time. My last question to you is, what is, since it's a 4 decade, 5 decade old company. So two things. One, what is the mantra for success for you, and B, why people should choose Merino or Merino? Sorry for my.
The Merino is perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, success mantra for success is, I think our joint family, which what it does is, it pulls in everyone's strengths, right?
Okay.
Today you have a strength, I have a strength, someone else has some other
Yes.
strength. So here we are coming, pooling all our talents instead of
Yes.
one person trying to do everything. Multiple people are specializing.
Correct.
So that is one of the reasons, and we've managed to, like you said, we talked about ethics,
Yes.
uh, transparency, financial discipline. These are few of the things why we have been very particular about, and that's what kept us together.
Correct.
And it's not just, see, today you'll see multiple companies, multiple joint families. I mean, they say only 2% of the joint families actually go beyond two generations.
Yes.
We are now three generations working together.
Ah.
So just transactional and financial, uh, you know, uh, financial situation is not enough to keep it together. It has to be higher philosophy. So
Yes.
our philosophy has been such, and the way we've been ingrained, it's not no brainer for us that as a family we find a lot of strength. As far as Merino is concerned, we have over the past like 3 decades or so established ourselves as a brand to reckon with in terms of quality, in terms of our ethics, and that is something which most of the customers, our customers, really revere. And I hope we continue to, not disappoint them in that sphere.
And sorry to add one more question, because you spoke about, it's a third generation and a joint family. Because I also come from a joint family which is not divided from last 4 or 5 generations. So how is the decision making process takes place? Do the elders consider the Gen Z's ideas? So how, because I feel it's little difficult. So
Interesting.
how you are managing the decision making process in the family?
So, what we've done now, we've gone down the path of professionalization.
Okay.
Up till now, all the family members were in operations, but now we are going through as we speak, we are going through a complete transformation
Correct.
where we have hired amongst the top four consultants,
Okay.
and that's another big for a small company like ours to hire one of the big guys,
Yes.
and they are helping us with a complete transformation,
Okay.
and we'll bring in more professionals, and while we take a step back, more strategic roles, operations will be run by professionals.
Ladies and gentlemen, do visit Marino booth at India Wood, and thank you, Mr. Manoj, for giving your time. And I'm making sure to my audience that we will catch up again, because I know it's a busy time for you, and I don't want to use the time for me. So we will catch up again and discuss more, because I can see our readers can also learn, the industry can also get a lot of input from you. And looking forward to meet you soon, sir. Wish you a successful endeavor.
Thank you so much, Dinesh, and thank you so much. Really appreciate
Thank you,
this.
sir.
Thank you.